Hey, hi, hello. This is gonna be a weird one. I mean, first thing that stands out is this. This looks terrible. This is not. This is not the right resolution for this. But we're playing Before Your Eyes, which is a little loud. Isn't it? Yeah. Let's turn that down just a little bit. Before Your Eyes is a game that you largely control through blinking, so that's why I'm over here. Let's go ahead and hop in here. Yep. Oh God, it switched the y-axis because my right hand's over here and left hand's over here. Yeah, that's me. With your camera enabled, the game will capture and track numerical data on your eye blinks. Great. To improve your experience, data not saved to share directly. Yeah. No. Yes. Yeah. Eyes are visible. All right. Okay. Now that works. Quit. Calibrate sensitivity. Oh God, that's disorienting. It says don't blink quickly, and I'm like blink. Got them all. If the game stops detecting blinks accurately, press spacebar at any time to recalibrate. Ugh, God, okay, fine. See, again, it's fine. It's fine. This is a game about blinking. See, every time you blink, the game will notice. I had to blink that. I get it. See how this works? I got it. Yeah. Try blinking on the white symbol. On the white symbol? Oh, I still use this. Okay. Boop. You see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forward. Oh. Keep blinking. Do I use WASD here? I'm pretty sure I don't WASD my way around. Pretty sure that the game just,
Get away, you mucky fowls. That's mine.
Mucky fowls. Yeah. Alright.
Well, hello there, stranger. Ooh,
Those seagulls are fucking
bright
loud.
and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or
Oh, okay.
hands to
See,
shake with.
I'm looking dead on
Nose to
screen
look
right
down
now,
with.
but it looks like I'm looking off to the
We're
side
gonna
because the
find another
webcam's
way.
slightly off.
See, what you'll
Kilter?
find
Center?
is,
Yeah.
even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense.
Not really, no.
So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here.
Yeah, you got it, boss.
Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a
That's a
hunch,
thesaurus.
or what's a better word?
Yeah, it's just a thesaurus, okay.
Notion? Better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there?
I love these piece of shit
Big,
birds.
Scary one. That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case, tell her the whole story of your entire life from prow to stir. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you... Well... we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly
Orator.
waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts.
Ah, I see. I see. Seagulls are people.
I got some words for you.
This is not a proud moment for you, my friend. I don't... Should I be watching this?
Sorry you had to hear that.
I'm with the seagulls on this one. Can I get a
So
new
sure.
attorney?
Maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but
Please?
I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in.
Mm-hmm.
Your life. You're gonna show it to
Your
me.
life, you're gonna
I
show
wanna
it
see
to me.
Exactly what made you so absolutely great.
Mm-hmm.
So, just think back to the very beginning. The first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time.
That's
Every
not
second
terrifying.
Could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this.
My dude,
Now,
you're eating a
the
fish
next
back
time
there.
that
What are you talking
blink,
about, you eating
I'm
seagull?
gonna send you back. Now, don't
Oh, I should have let him
just
finish.
try to enjoy
Like,
it.
blink.
next time.
God, I hate how this looks on OBS. but I'm trying not... The resolution's already cut. And then OBS, it's fine. It's fine. Can I blink at something else? Oh god, the void. Oh, why'd I do this, Alex? Down? Up? Up? DPI's too high. Just
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that?
maybe I should have blinked immediately? Oh god. The doubt sets in immediately. That's a cool looking rock. Look at that rock.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
Am I a child? I mean, my first memory, I'm probably a child.
Big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave.
Yeah, I have several of them in my
11
apartment.
years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree, covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one.
The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess.
Oh god.
Where's the...
Ah, son of a bitch!
Hey, go ahead, kid.
That was just me blinking. That wasn't, you son...
Look at that. There's your little hand.
My name's Benny.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great
Game
idea.
was rigged from the start.
It'll really be something to see how it grows. Man, the zoom on this thing is fantastic. What was that beep?
That's a low battery sound.
Oh, it's
Oh
a
god. I'm trying so hard not to blink so I can just listen.
Load memory stick.
You don't have the fucking memory card in
What does
there?
that mean?
Eyes of Steel. You're goddamn right, Eyes of Steel. I'm gonna get retinal damage from not blinking. This is an irresponsible game design. I did I? I don't even know if I blinked.
Oh, you want to play along with mommy, don't you?
Phrasing. I did it immediately. Oh God. Ah, this is gonna be torture.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Richard, you better not be in this bath with me. Good.
I like the music.
That's very
I like privacy.
I also like the person playing it.
The boat's having a bad
Yeah.
time.
I worried that might have something to do with it.
Boat's having a very bad time. Oh, it's guided by this the white little thing here. So me looking over here just has it killing itself. This is torture. This is
What
pure
do you think
torture.
about?
This is such a cool content or concept, but I just keep fucking blinking.
Probably solving the problems of the universe.
Ah, it's the boat.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
Oh no, I'm gonna be real dumb.
See why not? I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Are you, Richard?
Yeah, but
Uh-oh.
that doesn't mean he's going to be. Necessarily.
You're right. No. You're right.
Woo! Woo! Don't blink, Alex. Oh God, I did it! Ah.
No, it's not derivative. At least
All
I
art's
think it
derivative.
was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry.
No, tell them it's not derivative. Tell them they're wrong.
Expectation on this call. Okay, I understand.
It's a boat. It's a boat. It's a
Thank
boat.
you for
It's a boat.
considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
Boat. Oh God. Impressionism.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
It's a boat. Throw it. No. No, I'm not gonna throw
You know,
it.
if you keep working at it, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what's in your head. You'll be a real artist. Unlike your poor mom.
Lady, anybody can be an artist. Oh. It being lucrative or profitable is not a gauge of your success or virtue as an artist.
See? That used to be my piano.
Good God, that's old.
My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it.
Oh boy. And we came to America so we could make beautiful music. Wait, there's music all over the world. Okay, alright, we don't need to get into this, but that's an odd thing to throw in there.
God, he made me practice so much.
Listen,
Hated it
daughter.
at first.
You make music good. The Americans, they no throw us out of the country. Let me teach you of little German name. Little Van Beethoven. Beethoven is how we will pay for future here in capitalist America. Oh, God damn it. Beechcroft High School Choir and Concert First Unitarian Universalist Church. Universalists are okay.
I think he hoped to make it
I didn't
further.
even realize I it with my hand. I didn't blink because it covered my eye. Okay. I don't like
I
that.
just don't want him to get attached.
You have a live creature in this box. Is this unethical? Yeah. Pop. Pop.
Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll
Don't
find someone to take him. But, well, he's
I hate you, game. I hate you.
Oh, God. Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
I sure don't.
go?
Look at this
Doesn't that make you
old
feel
ass.
happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now, what about C minor? You remember how to play that one?
Sorry, Mom. The cat's purring. I can't do anything else.
Very good. Just one note different.
Who's a good cat?
That one sounds sad, doesn't it?
I mean, it's subjective.
Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
I guess. You dying? Is this gonna get sad? This is gonna get
Sort of
sad.
like me and your little friend on your piano there.
Oh, you're allergic to the cat. That's why you no use webcam, but it's part of the game design. I find it interesting, and I'm okay with it being a torturous experience because this is really novel and creative. Just don't let my eye doctor see me playing this. Alex, you need to blink more often. Did you mean less often? I'm cheaper than hiring movers. Trust me. Oh la la. Richard Bryn? Taught maritime history of the Pacific. And he's moonlighting as a mover. Richard. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 11 to 12:30 p.m. Okay. History 66. 1415 to 1815. Man, you can tell by the name of that course it's about white people and not about the indigenous peoples who've lived and sailed the Pacific for centuries. Nope. That shit's about white exploration and maritime history. Problematic. If I know anything about short story-driven games on Steam, someone's gonna die of cancer. Yeah, this is just gonna get sad. Introduction to biological anthropology. Yeah. Not really my jam. Important, though. Biological anthropology, very important. Just, I'm more of a cultural anthropology kind of anthropologist. What a weird lamp. Okay, blink.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up.
Wait. Richard, my father. You were a grad student. Grad student hooking up with an instructor? There are ethical codes of conduct preventing this sort of thing. And Dad, you're into maritime history? Is that why we have so many boats around? Well, the one boat around. But also, like, I don't know, man. Should be dating in your own age. I'm not judging, but I'm judging. Where's the introduction to Big Titty Goth course? Be the future you want to see in the world. You, professor, premarital handholder?
I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes,
That's unethical.
which I very quickly lost.
Yeah, you taught maritime history. What fucking gravitas? Egypt Airlines. Is so far away I can't blink.
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful.
Look at us. Being tourists in another country. White people in a non-white land. Oh, I didn't blink. Maybe I did blink. I blinked. I was mocking them for their colonialist tourism. I've never exchanged sex for grades. No, it's true. I have never done it. Wouldn't fault people for doing it. You know, academia's a lot of lies and bullshit, and it's, people are just trying to get a fucking degree because it's pretty important to your ability to sustain and pay for, yourself moving forward. Can't fault people for pursuing that by any means necessary.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious...
I blinked! Look at that cat. Oh man, this is some Zelda quality music. This is very happy. I don't trust it.
Oh god, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
How could you? Wham, wham, wham. I'm just not moving the mouse. Nah, let's just do this. I'm going to draw something troubling, which I will bring up in therapy later. Oh!
Don't worry, I already did.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
I don't want to leave. Classified. Ooh, I can't make that out. Something help wanted. I blinked. Oh, the will is strong, but the eyes are weak.
It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
What could happen to the files? Want to find out, Cat? What are we doing to the files? Cat. Wow. I would struggle to draw a cat that well. Cat peed. Cat peed on the file. Cat peed on the files. Why are you smiling at me like this is our little secret? I don't like that. I don't like that. Get out of here, Cat. You get out of here.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
Okay,
I
Richard.
guess that's true.
You're a working woman.
Yeah.
All women work.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
All labor is important, Richard. Not just productive labor in the eyes of capital. She could just stay at home, be raising me, or she could be working on her music and her art, and that would be work
This
too.
is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music.
Yeah, this
I want you to
motherfucker is
start
sending me
using it
through
before
time.
Grandpa comes to visit.
Before Grandpa. Oh, good. I have to impress the grandparents now. It's too real. It's too real. Ah, yes. No, there's this quiet unvoiced expectation that you show your children to your parents and be like, approve of the job I did. Look at this little human monster I made. And, oh, no. Blink. Get me out of here.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
I kind of agree with that. Legacy is
So I
important, but work of genius is...
What about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was.
But other people that we leave behind in the world that we leave behind are also a part of our legacy, not just singular acts or works of art.
He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. No such luck for me.
I didn't blink, I just shook my head so much. Banana phone. I didn't do that on purpose. Oh well. A blink. Piano
Really need to
pieces
stay
for
in
children.
time with the metronome, okay?
Fine. God, impressing your father so important to you that I have to do it in your stead. That you're trying to prove something to your dad.
Subdivide the time.
Doo-doo.
1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
Bum, 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 bum,
You're
bum,
off.
bum, bum. Fuck off.
You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Taking all the joy out of it. You're off. You're off. Daddy didn't love me because I wasn't good enough. Now you need to be good enough so Daddy will love me. I get where this is going, and I really don't
Here you
approve.
go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that.
Firm grip, buddy.
Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
Mom's working.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may
Oh,
not
okay.
be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
She's not wrong. But she's not right for the right reasons. It's January 8th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? January 7th? This might be later in the same day, but there's stuff all over the piano now. Like it hasn't been played in a while. What the fuck is... Oh, it's one of those cars. Okay, I thought this was a dead fish at first. I'm like, damn. This is taking a turn. No, it's one of the plastic cars. Oh God. Ernie's lost? Oh no!
Ernie,
Ernie.
buddy,
Ernie!
Ernie.
Ernie,
Oh.
we need you!
Oh no!
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
Why would you say that in front of me?
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty!
God, honey, I'm worried too.
I know, sweetie.
Ernie, kid, come to Papa.
Cats don't respond.
You're mad about last night, but this is ridiculous.
What happened last night?
It's back.
Oh, God.
What?
Well, if he survived that, I don't know how worried we have to be.
Okay, well, let's take this seriously, okay? He has one eye. That means predators can come up on one side of him he doesn't even know. Okay? Let's take this seriously. Ernie! Come on, dude!
Ernie's not coming back, man. A harrowing moments in the life of a child, learning that there are some forces that even your parents can't control. That they can be afraid. They can be, just as helpless as you are. Blink!
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
Thought I was.
How hard is it to identify genitalia?
That was based on.
Pee-hole distance.
Say that one more time, sweetie.
Pee-hole distance from the butt. If it's further away or something, then it's one or the other.
And what was Ernie's?
I couldn't really tell.
Well, what are we talking about then?
Ernie went on vacation. Ernie got laid. Blink.
I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just
It's not like he fucked the cat, alright? Like,
He
don't
keeps
blame
calling the
him.
grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it.
Mom, I'm colorblind. I painted it all gray. What are you talking about? Excellent dinosaurs.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, that's what's good.
Extremely expensive, right?
No, can't put a price on learning.
You can apparently put a price on learning.
Stupidly big.
Yeah. Yeah. Visit Australia. No. I mean, it's the closest thing I'll get to dinosaurs, but no, you can fuck off with that. Hell yeah, I'm turning into a dino kid? I'm a good kid. I'm a good kid. This is a very gendered bedroom. You can tell I'm a boy because of dinosaurs, race cars, and trucks. This is pain. Everything hurts. But I want to reach the door. And that sound is very confusing and there's nothing to look at. I didn't make it, damn it! Oh!
It seems like that you could ever play something
gosh.
so complex.
Oh. Oh. Damn you. It's still the 7th of January. It hasn't... Are we jumping forward year by year? Because it's been the 7th of January for a long time.
But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
Up. It's October 31st. We're getting spooky up in here?
Really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Boom. Oh, Merry Christmas.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
But she's living vicariously through me, yep. Ellie, you're becoming your father. Is this what you wanted, Mom? Is this what you wanted? Me to live your life? You to live his?
Okay. 2 brackets on each side.
Dad, come on.
Screws.
This is some simple-ass IKEA.
2 washers on each screw. So that means we need 8 washers.
Yes.
We have 9. Where the hell are the washers?
Probably in a little plastic bag that came in the box. Or, I mean, worst case scenario, you can go to Home Depot or, like, any big box store and you're like, this isn't hard. Blink. They not only, oh, okay. Not only did they save my paintings, or my handprints, but they mounted them. That's a great idea, but also, like, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. Look at that prickly pear. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. That's an old prickly pear. Oh, no, I didn't mean to. That's an old prickly pear.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
You're a bad parent. My windowsill is full of dinosaur toys.
First of many, I'd assume.
Don't make your kids get rid of things they hold sentimental value to. Just because you don't use it doesn't mean it's still not important to you. I still have a stuffed animal that was given to me the day I was born at the hospital.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down. I'll drive it back and you up there.
You're not my house. You're not.
Hey, neighbor kid. Not happy about. Ooh, what a meat-like crow. Crow good. Ah! A blink. Wow, those got big. Surfboard? Oh god, that's Dad's, isn't it?
Fall back, you fool. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, come play inside. It's late.
Maybe if you actually.
Oh,
Hey, you.
didn't mean to blink
Yeah,
there.
You. Come over here.
No, I'm just taking photos of you. I'm not being creepy.
Camera boy, I'm
No, 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 no. You can't prove that. Oh, god damn it. Okay, no metronome. Close your eyes, Alex. Get them nice and wet.
Why are you always out here taking photos?
Because I'm a fucking creeper.
If you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
That's a line.
Chloe!
Oh shoot.
Hashtag not my
I gotta
Chloe.
go.
Not blue hair, not
Try
angsty
to
enough.
take a photo of me running into my house. I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try.
She was right. I wasn't able to. I did blink. Well, just you and me now, Mr. Crow. You, me, the sleepy city. Why don't my parents care that I'm not inside? Hold on.
Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play for us.
Oh, look at the fail child, or the not fail son.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My
Yeah, Elle, this
God,
is
I
all a
didn't
credit to
realize
you.
Counting is raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music,
Look at
right?
her. Listen to how
Yeah,
fucking
but
proud she is
I
of
haven't
herself.
done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
Wow,
I
Elle.
mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Very cool.
But no one really knows what it means.
It's boat archaeology. What's so hard to understand there?
Kind of one of those professions that stops a dinner party short.
Wow, Jesus, look at these
Okay,
snipes
more
they're
wine?
taking at each other. All right, let's drink
I'll have a
more.
little more wine, please.
Nah, what a shot.
Wow, marriage isn't doing so well, huh?
The
Mmm.
class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units. In each unit, we
Chloe, this is history class. This is important. Fuck off.
will be learning everything we need to know about these civilizations. Well, it depends.
Mr. Isaac. It's like Binding of Isaac. I know it isn't. I'm doing a haha bald man joke right now. But like, come on. Isaac bald. It's Northern Lion. Like,
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
dear weird neighbor kid. Oh, you wrote my world history notes? I get it. It's cute. We're in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we're at school, we don't know each other. Don't talk to me ever. Love, Chloe. All right.
You can write it down.
Rude.
Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
Nothing wrong with doodling, man. It helped me remember a lot more than the notes did.
Okay. Now I will go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
What did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh
Blink,
yes,
blink,
of
blink,
course.
blink, blink, blink.
Come on, dude. Help me out.
Well, Chloe, you said not to
Come on,
talk to you,
Chloe.
so,
We're all waiting.
bitch, I'm trying. Blink, blink. Yes. Yes. Did I turn slightly so you weren't able to tell where my fucking eyes were anymore? Blink, 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 blink. Yeah, okay. Blink. Blink? Blink? Chloe, I don't know what to do here. The game seems to not be liking, say things. Oh. What is your deal? I can whisper it to you.
Alright,
that's just some weird UI.
Who are in the past always remember. I don't know what I'm saying.
Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
That's right, Mr.
And
Isaac.
what's a better illustration of this point than Chloe's pathetic performance right there?
Wow, all right, Isaac.
If we do not keep an accurate account of the past, we are destined to embarrass ourselves in all sorts of ways.
Thought you were cool, but turns out you're just kind of a
And
dick.
now, on to what you've all been waiting for. Grades.
Don't care.
Assessments. 60%. Those are tests and quizzes. Class work. 20%. That's work we do while at class. Participation. 20%. I will give you a moment to write this all down. Okay. Now I will go on to the next slide.
Slides
Chloe,
suck.
Tell me, what did the quote say?
What did the quote
Right,
say?
I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh,
Dude,
yes,
don't be
of
such a
course.
dick.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. I half suspect he bought it for himself.
Consters?
The little guys are pretty cute, though.
So like
I'll admit that.
Pokemon, but they're all shoulder.
Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Whoa, whoa, hey, they're artists. Jesus Christ, lady. These are graphic designers, artists. Just like you wanted to be, Mom. A new contestant has approached. At long last, your favorite consters are ready for a battle for the playscape. Join Marcy and her 4 sad brothers as they search for their lost mother, the legendary Queen Conch. Entrap gooey monsters with Dr. Ebb's potented seashells and coerce them into spectacular battles.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Old Benny.
Very
Who are you calling
sweet.
old?
Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you?
He sure did.
That's a very interesting detail.
Yeah, don't think
Okay,
about
shut
it.
Up, shut up, shut up. I really want
Tickle
this one.
stick? Gillnet?
Maybe I'll use tickle stick.
Blah. Why are you shaking your head? That's good.
Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures of more different
Pizza
stuff.
bagels.
Not me, though. I'll actually kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard.
Blink? No. I'm
called
getting out of that.
kids.
I'm not drawing you as a kid. That's a consent situation? You didn't consent to it, even though I think it'd be cute to have pictures of us, growing up, a little thing to remember you by. She said no, and that means no. Burton
Now we're
Conservatory
away
of
in a town called
Music.
Burton. I know that change can be scary, but I just want you to go in.
Since
and
its
make a
founding in
donation.
1894 by Colwyn
Now,
Garrett
let's
Burton, our
continue
preparatory has a
places.
single mission to offer a gift to child. I'm not listening to you,
Really
Mom.
good.
And adolescents the opportunity to realize our highest potential. Leaders of the next generation of performing musicians. Our comprehensive curriculum includes private instruction with top faculty, studio classes in chamber music, music history, as well as music theory, and enrichment studies in career development and personal presentation skills. Well, that's a phrase. Our preparatory provides pre-college training essential for truly exceptional young performers like you who want to dedicate themselves to music with an eye on becoming a professional. We will help you reach your full artistic potential. This is disgusting. So if you think you might have what it takes, come schedule an audition with us.
So what do you think, Benjamin.
I think it's all
Excel in
penises.
that
It's
sort
all
of an
penises.
environment?
Oh, you're not Freud.
Sorry, he gets very shy.
This environment
Oh.
sucks.
Not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no
Beige
problem.
this shit is.
Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few
blink.
pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of.
Hey, give me a piano, motherfucker. I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now.
So, I understand you were a musician yourself.
I blinked.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it.
No pressure. But there's
Just
definitely
like to see
pressure.
you really rise to the occasion, just this once.
What do you mean, just this
I wish
once?
I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age.
You're living
I wouldn't be
vicariously
working
through
this
me.
boring
This is
job, but
bad
this
parenting.
boring town, I'll tell you that.
Crumple.
What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be.
Yours. Now I'm not gonna throw it at you. Not gonna throw it at you. Just gonna crumple it. You don't care who I am or what I care about. You don't care what I want. You only care what you want and what you wish you had done at my age. It's a common pitfall to fall into. This is why parents should go to therapy. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Okay, kid. Alright, music monkey.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
You are definitively not the boss of me. I'm trying to answer the phone, but it won't let me.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
Yes, Jesus Christ, mother.
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine.
Thank you, Richard.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay,
You get a divorce already.
I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Man,
Maybe
did I just
am
cause
little
a fight
checked out.
with your...
No, Coy, their marriage started that fight. This isn't on you.
Anubis,
Newbies.
Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather,
Do I have to...
determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy?
Oh, I get it. The guy at the beginning
Well,
is Anubis.
You can see
and
that ugly furball under
we'll
the
be
scale?
talking to Mott later.
That
All right, cool.
is Amamet, and she's got, and yes, that's a she, the head of a crocodile.
What do you mean, and yes, that's a
fur
she?
Of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus. Though I would not say that to her face. Now,
Furries.
Hey,
as you can see,
Mr. Kid.
ready to
Mr. Kid.
any of the
Look at
deceased who do
What,
not
what is
pass
this over
good.
my fucking face?
Sort of like me with your weekly quizzes.
What?
So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic
Dear
scribbling right now.
Why am I seeing a note over my face? Yeah, why am I seeing the Dear Neighborhood? Dear Weird Kid. What? Huh. Alright, no, that's fair. Tonight after my dad goes to sleep, I'm gonna sneak out and go sleep on the beach. If you want to get invited, draw a picture of me. Mr. Isaac feeling constipated. Bam. Bam.
Ew, why is he so scared looking? Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
I intend to. Please continue, Mr. Isaac, about these names that you're wildly mispronouncing. Please. Please continue. My face. Okay, get me out of here. Oh, thank God.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this is no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Huh. No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard, please. Why is it like that?
'Cause you're being an incredible bitch, Ellie. What? Richard might be a mediocre dude, but you married him. You knew this about him when you got married. It's not his fault that he doesn't live up to these
Lights
unrealistic
out.
expectations.
You need to be rested for tomorrow.
Yeah,
Memory
you go to hell.
consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Go helicopter somewhere else.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Benny, I say turn the lights off, not just Mom.
Nope.
I'm telling you, Richard. We're supposed to be United friends.
United friends. Benny, damn it.
Benny,
Not
turn
doing
the
it.
lights off.
Fuck off.
Benny, buddy, Mom wants the light. Benny, we want the lights off.
Nope.
We. Mostly your mom.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
Richard,
I got you.
you're sleeping
On the
in the
couch?
yard.
Okay. Oh,
On the couch
yard?
in the yard
Oh,
tonight.
I didn't even book the couch?
I'm leaving the light on. You know, I've been forcing you to play the piano since you were a little infant. Have lost all enjoyment of it since you were like 4, but maybe if I send you to a bougie school where you're expected to play like a literal gamer god, you'll learn to enjoy the good things in life. Richard sued for divorce. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they both need therapy. Richard, yeah, I don't see any outstanding issues with him so much. I mean, except that he's staying in this clearly pretty unhealthy relationship. But Ellie, definitely, like, she needs therapy. She has some really unaddressed issues with, like, her father's approval and the way she was raised and how she failed to meet her parents' expectations for her and how she internalized that and now uses that as a gauge to measure herself and the world around her. Right? Like, that's deeply toxic. And I'm not saying she's a bad person, but what she's doing is unhealthy for her and for her kid, right? And her marriage and everyone around her. She needs help and guidance and a healing. And she's not getting it because this is America. So she's just trying to control the world around her. It's no bueno. No bueno. We're gonna blink. I turned it off on my terms. Mother, my terms. Bitch, we're sneaking out.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I apologize.
Listen, if a character named Chloe in any video game asks me to do something, I'll probably do it because I'm weak.
Chloe, out.
Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tickety tickety tockety tockety bop.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or
Are we gonna hold hands?
off my
Lewd?
chest. Okay. I don't think Kongsters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab.
Oh shit.
So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it.
You're oddly
my favorite
insightful, kid.
vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school.
Thank you.
But I also like hanging out with you the most.
Gross.
Which was also something I wanted to talk
You have a crush on a loser. How does that make you feel?
I like hanging out with you a lot. because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
Well,
So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
sorry, what's that? I wasn't listening. This is definitely the right choice. There's probably some consequence from making... This feels too good. I don't trust it. A blink. Oh, pretty. No, I want to draw a different constellation. We drawn... Triangulus? A? Oh, fuck you, game. Oh, that wasn't a real blink. Ah, you son of a bitch. This is an S, probably. Stay here. Because shit gets bad after this? Well, blinked immediately afterwards,
Bobby
so...
didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something.
Nah,
Maybe just
practice
try-
has nothing to do with it. I blinked immediately.
In your own time, Benjamin.
Benjamin.
We are very excited to hear.
Anyway, I started blasting. So what's the deal with airline food? Am I... Alright, we bach. We bach now? Ooh, shit's getting blurry?
Oh, okay. I think that's enough.
I can't see?
So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again?
I do believe
Once
I'm
you have
having a
bit more
stroke.
Time to practice, yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? All right. I really want to thank you and your mother for coming all the way out here. I know it was quite the drive.
It's like an hour, dude. It's really not quite the drive. Get out of here, you old fuck. He didn't play the piano good enough. You can't come to our school. I thought the point of the school was making people better, but no, it's not.
Maybe I turned into my own father.
You did, guess.
I don't know.
You did.
You have to find something to focus on.
That's up to me,
The world isn't
not
very
up to
kind
you.
People who aren't really good at something.
Well, then fuck the world. It's not your job to be the world. It's your job to be a parent. Just because the world isn't going to be kind to your child doesn't mean that you shouldn't be kind to your child. It means you should be exceptionally kind and loving to your child to provide them some sort of security against this cold, dark, merciless existence that we all exist in.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, I'm dying, aren't I?
I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo, okay?
There's something you're telling her that you're not telling me. You're not gonna make me keep my eyes open for 5 minutes, are you? Please. Please, sir, my son. My son is very sick. Okay. This is an X-ray. Presumably it's me. Looks pretty normal. Not that I'm qualified to... Are we the one with the terminal disease? Well, we're gonna find out, huh? I don't think sitting here for 5 minutes is gonna get me. All right, I'm blinking.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know?
Am I dying?
We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer?
Inaudible conversation, you rat bastards. I should have kept on the other subtitles that tell me everything. Oh, fine. He's a bubble. Oh, it's the Luna. La Luna. Oh, somebody's gotta clean up this beach. Am I running away from home? No, I was just on the beach by myself.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Fuck you. Let me be a kid. I'll have to exist in this capitalist hellscape one way or another. Just let me enjoy it while I'm not. Yes! Dino toys are back, baby! Boat. Boat. That's a fucking boat. Look at this boat.
Hey, B! Dinner's ready!
I gotta draw a boat real quick.
B! You hear me? What's he doing?
Drawing boats!
He's becoming completely obsessed.
But only boats. Because...
Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is make art. What about his piano?
A boat.
Oh, he doesn't play much anymore. But you have to see how good...
Oh no, is Mom gonna try and capitalize on this?
Mr. Benjamin Grin has been awarded first place.
Look at that fucking boat. This boat really speaks to the inner pain of the human experience. You can see in his tired, dead, artificial boat eyes the long years of seamanship and suffering that betrays his slightly decaying bright yellow paint job. Truly, this boat speaks to what it means to be most human in all of us. Art school application. 2 short paragraphs. Describe what makes you want to pursue a career in the arts. Draw a boat. Draw a boat. Should have drawn a boat. Never gonna get into school now.
You are not here to learn to be painters.
I just made a joke about the boys.
You are here to learn to be artists. And although I've hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no...
There is no teaching art. It is all a sham.
So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies. Oh.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, fuck being a musician. I wish to draw a boat. This speaks to quiet mortality. The somber reflection and realization that all life, however beautiful, is ultimately fleeting. Yet in that fleeting existence, there are still some fruits of enjoyment. The juxtaposition of these two images contrast birth as is portrayed by the fruit. Death, as is portrayed by the skull, and life itself, as portrayed by the sapling leaf. Truly, this artist is speaking to what it means to be human. Pardon me, but you seem to have no genitals.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
You gonna be a dick about it being wacky, or are you gonna be cool? I have no further commentary for this juxtaposition of images. I blinked one eye and it's like, good enough. Give me boat or give me death. Where's my boat at? Where the boat, where the boat, where the boat at? Ooh! We're getting into some, as it would be referred to in the earliest 20th century,
Mr. Bryn?
degenerate art. Oh, hell yeah!
Feel each shape.
Would you say it's the impression of each shape?
Oh, you fiend!
I like this.
I want
You're
you
getting
all
into
to
modern
take a
art.
long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here.
Blink.
See, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
And not really, I reached over to the left, grabbed things, and then blinked over to the right. Honestly, I think
You
the
have a
square
strong
should be a
hold on
little
yourself, Mr. Bryn.
further down here. It's not a boat, but I guess it's okay. Benjamin Bryn?
Stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
So thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
I hate art appreciators. I hate people who don't know art that talk about art.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing,
Jesus
that
Christ,
if
mother.
opportunity knocks, you open the door.
Let the kid live their own life.
Selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Wash und fold? Oh. Benjamin! Oh, I needed to drag.
Worry.
Okay.
You're not selling your soul.
We all sell parts of ourselves. Madeline, I want to call you Madeline. Maurice was actually the first thing, but Madeline, we all sell parts of ourselves. No, I'm gonna sign the contract. I'm not gonna be some fucking purist and be like, I exist outside of capitalism.
A lot of money together.
No. I'm gonna get consumed, eaten up, digested, and shat out by this money laundering scheme that is fine art. But I'm going in
To actually
both
making
eyes
some
open.
money with one's art. Lord knows I could never do it.
Mom, maybe you should lay off of the wine, huh?
Ooh, that's good. So, now that you've made it, tell me, what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to sponsor a guerrilla cell of socialist... nothing. I'm going to paint. Bloop.
Hey, stop. Is that Benjamin Bryn?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
What do you mean of all places? This looks terrible. Arts! Art is très magnifique.
Hey, honey. Your work's incredible. The new stuff is wowing us all.
That wasn't even a blink. That was a laugh that raised my cheek slightly.
Don't even pick for a while. But really, I don't want you worrying about it.
Hey, you dying?
I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now.
But that's enough from me.
Oops.
Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of.
Mom's dead. Mom's dead.
Magnum opus, so to speak.
Jesus, you sound like a broken man.
You all know who I'm talking about. Benny? You ready to come up here?
No. Well, I'm sick and dying, but I don't want to talk about it. My fellow Americans.
Say something.
You have never been able to control me, old man. My will is my own. Don't.
What's wrong?
Don't.
Why aren't you talking?
This is a performance piece. The message of the piece is that there is nothing I can say to give her life more meaning than the actions by which she took in her own life. Any narrative prescribed to the life of Ella after the fact is pure revisionist garbage. My silence is an opportunity for us to reflect upon the narrative that she wrote with her own actions. Father!
Hey, honey.
Oh, of course we saved the voicemail. Oh wait, that's my agent, not my mom. Listen.
I talk to big, important people who could change your life every day. What the hell am I supposed to say? What do you want me to say?
Bitch, I got no money.
That I haven't heard from my star client in 6 months?
Yeah, try that.
This is getting ridiculous. You've got to get it together.
I'm good.
Love you lots. Mwah.
You don't. You love my money.
Hey, Benny.
I do not wish to speak to you. You do not understand my art. I need a new agent. Oh, cool.
We're done so kaput. It's over.
You're reneging on the contract, though, and there's probably a penalty.
I'm trying to fire a client in here. Who? Some washed up, stick up his ass, too good to sell prick. Probably isn't even listening to this message, but you know, Mama's got to put her rage somewhere.
Therapy.
Shoot it. Am I still on?
I think we dodged a real bullet there, not having her represent us anymore.
Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son.
Yeah, that's fair, man.
Move without bumping into her.
Guess we're eating that. Alright.
Then I just find myself breaking down again.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta move on. It's fair. Oh, of course I understand. Go make a new life for yourself, Rich.
Take whatever you want. With your mother.
I will
gone,
take your life,
you
Richard.
Live without all the clutter.
I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone. But, well, I'm just so happy that you did.
She never knew what was best for me,
She
Richard.
just wanted you to focus on your work.
Yeah, that's all she ever wanted.
It's the only thing that mattered.
Keep? Boat, big keep energy. Metronome? Fucking toss it.
What's that? That's so fascinating, son.
Her musical piece that she never finished, I think. Tick tock. Remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. The beach, where I first held hands, is a mere youth. Off screen, of course. My mother. Her failures, which she projected onto me, helped to form me into who I am today. The piano. The mechanism by which she so entrapped me in her own Catharsis. And by which I found my own path.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny.
That's pretty bad,
Standing
dude.
in the room with us.
This is really bad.
Like I can see her in the paint.
Have you seen a doctor lately? You shouldn't be seeing her in the paint. A life in painting. Inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer Alice Stevens, relatively unknown in her life, Bryn lifted his mother's work out of obscurity with the creation of this piece. She's now considered to be one of the greatest composers of her time.
The entire show, it's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
Yes?
I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius.
I can't believe I live next to a
I mean, with all those little drawings
Pokemon Crabmaster? Remember how I was a loser? Here's the
And your
secret.
mom.
I still am.
I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius.
We're all geniuses. We all have our
Hey,
moments.
so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
A blink.
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Oh, bye, Chloe.
Now would you look at that?
Mr. Not Anubis would like my attention. Don't think I benefit from not blinking here. But God help me, I don't want to give the game the satisfaction of having won here. I wanted that date game. I wanted my happy ending with my neighbor.
You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up.
You're deplorable.
Used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but... Whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up.
They shouldn't.
Speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right.
Phrasing.
Proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right.
Art is worthless, Anubis. That's the point. It has no inherent value. Just sentiments.
Before you stands the soul of a great man.
Oh God, I'm going to hell.
Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one? A jovial child or a solitary one?
I don't want to engage in this kind of...
Hey, not bad.
I don't like this simplicity. Like, there were happy moments, sure. The boat times. Who could say that the boat times were an unhappy time? But there was a feeling that we were lonely, though not a feeling of loneliness. I don't think we had quite the isolation, the physical isolation, to truly feel loneliness. Though there was a sense of social isolation, even though our parents were very present. Even our mother didn't seem particularly engaged with who we were. When we started exploring who we were through our art, It was something that was ignored until it started being something that she thought that she could use to accredit herself in some way. So there's validity to both of these. I think, though, I'm gonna say lonely.
His childhood was a lonely one, growing up as a strange, quiet child in an isolated seaside town. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
This is a great question. This is what she did. This is what she aspired to be. This is what she cared about, but she wouldn't be remembered as until after the fact, and only through my actions. But in her day-to-day, materially, what she does was that she worked as an accountant. This is a fantastic question because it really gets at the root of her whole philosophical existential quandary of who am I? She wanted to be known as a composer. She wanted that to be who she was. She wanted to be a famous composer. Who she actually was in the day-to-day, in the interim, to survive, was an accountant. I think she'd want this answer.
His mother
and I
was a
blinked while
composer
thinking.
Who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
I was gonna say accountant.
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding?
Oh, demanding. But
kind of like your champion, or more like a taskmaster?
Neither. Dude, this is overly simplistic. I mean, the point is, this is all overly simplistic, and there's always more nuance. But she, desperate. I would describe her as a desperate.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could.
Okay, yeah, that gets at the root of her motivations,
How about that
I think.
neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love?
I gotta feel like...
Don't be bashful, man. You can tell me.
Well, kids, it's hard to know the difference. Kids, you don't know what love is. You're full of a bunch of hormones and chemicals and endorphins that are making you feel and think all sorts of different things. You know, sometimes we date someone thinking that we're in love with them, but it turns out that we just want to be close to them or have a lot of respect for them, and what you really wanted was to be friends. Sometimes you have a friendship that there's a quiet longing for it to be more. Again, it's an unnecessary juxtaposition, unnecessary binary, right, between these two things. They can both be true at the same time. But this is just me. This is just me. I fucking hate binaries. I hate A or B choices because the truth of the matter is usually in the middle. It's usually in the gray. It's usually a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of depends on the perspective. I'm gonna say first love.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
You're goddamn right, I blew it.
Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old,
got sick for an entire year?
And he had to stay inside for an entire year.
What the fuck was I sick with?
In that year, he rediscovered a talent
Got the itis.
he'd forgotten. Painting.
Oh, well, it's 5.
Sure,
That
he
means
loved
my gas is
finger
on, so after this, I have the joy of relighting all the fucking pilot lights in my apartment.
But
yay.
For the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing.
For it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately
I'm with the
be
Seagulls on this
considered
one.
his masterpiece.
Quit grandstanding.
I said shut up, you scumballs! You mucky fowls!
Aru. Are they saying liar or are they saying quiet? It sounds like liar.
I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me.
But you
Living
eat them.
reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
I don't want you as my attorney. I would like a new attorney. Please.
You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Is this Dishonored?
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it.
Yeah.
Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
And the voice actor went all in, huh?
We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning.
Here we go.
This time, I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth. Oh, hey. It's a liar bird.
Not this.
Yeah, but look at that bird. That wasn't here before. I think that bird has some importance. No, let's not move on. Let us consider, for a moment, the bird.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one?
Oh.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children?
Didn't mean to blink through that.
Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
Well, I blinked through it the first time. I don't fucking know.
Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
Fine. You're cruel, game. This is cruel. Was I supposed to keep my eyes open the first time for this? Probably not.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
He did.
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations.
Mm-hmm.
And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
Is that a fucking shadow? Oh, okay. I keep on seeing like this little black line. I'm like, is that hair or is that a shadow? It's a shadow.
What did you just say?
All right.
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
God, honey, I'm worried too. Ernie! Kid!
Blink.
Yes, I understand
Pregante.
about the cat. Let's keep going.
Pregaganant. Pregaganant. Oh yeah, this scene. That I wanted to get to the door but then blinked because I'm weak. Sounds like something's eating something, right? Oh, is this where the cat dies? Because we didn't see the cat after this, did we? No, I guess we didn't. Well, I tried to make this happen, but the red droplets weren't here before. I was just staring into the fucking void like this without a way to go forward.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson.
Brutal!
That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Oh dear. Outside cats. Never a good idea. Never a good idea.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Yes. You can play all Beethoven by pressing this one chord.
Hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
So this has been a big surprise for me this year.
I thought we finished the why.
I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
You wouldn't write stay here in the stars for no reason, right? You might. You might, game, just as a this is powerful moment, titular moment, moment of regret. I don't know. Fine. Blink right past it.
Would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found.
It was that scene, you ass.
We can focus him. Make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
Blink. Oh, okay. Blink. Blink.
I mean, what's the point? I mean, what's the point?
Neat.
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Fine, I'll keep my fucking eyes closed.
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay?
Jesus
You know we
Christ,
don't mean
Elle.
it.
Elle.
I know I don't.
Well, what if my sick kid dies? Then the life really doesn't have any purpose, right? So, why bother? Jesus Christ.
I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
Oh, I did.
Forgive myself.
Well, you shouldn't.
It's okay. He's asleep.
I'm not.
It's okay.
Not asleep.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon.
Awoo.
At the top of your lungs.
Awoo. Ah. Hey, you ate my cat. Ah, coyotes. You don't need the howl in solidarity, my dude. Please stop.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember.
Do you remember
we're almost
the crippling disease of that year?
This isn't video game time.
Fuck you.
I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Video game. Video game. I want video game. Oh, is that my surfboard? Really? Real SoCal kid, huh?
Try riding with it.
Yes. My mother, she made me
Hello,
right.
Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics.
This is how I will pen my memoirs of how you were too controlling and using me to try to manifest in the world your own regrets. I don't understand.
Exactly. It was very artsy.
Can I not speak?
Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
Dad just wanted a piece of sophomore hot ass. I mean, what do I write
Story of
about?
your life so far, and then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
D-I-E. That's what I'm gonna do.
Story
I'm
of
gonna
who you're going to become, okay?
D-I-E. The Great Life of Benjamin Brinks. His childhood was a lonely one. Growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. Hablink. Oh god. His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family. Yeah. It's the bit we got earlier.
Man, this is wild.
Yeah, right?
You really got into this, didn't you?
I guess. Not very good, though.
Oh, here I am.
But on the
on
eve of this
big
big audition,
completely dropped the ball. Staying up all night with
his first love and blowing it the next day.
First love? Okay.
I didn't blink. I turned my head. I wanted to see that.
We're going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
Magnetic resonance imaging. Magnetic resonance imaging. Hope I'm not claustrophobic. Oh, well, blinked. Okay,
Knock,
fair enough.
knock.
Who's
You're
there?
gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night.
These are some thin walls.
I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
I cannot say yes, Mother. I would like to say yes. To share this part of me, though it might create some hardship between us. But alas, the metronome at the bottom says I cannot engage with anything at this moment in time, that the choice was already pre-made, and all I can do is move on.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed.
She didn't love it. She was hurt by it.
Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know,
think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. I mean, I'm certainly bummed you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words.
Reads like Dickens. Well, okay, that's generous. None of that is Dickensian. But it's kind of you to say so. Benjamin Bryn was a loser. He was the worst Bryn to ever live. Okay. I'm a big stinky loser, and I'm bad. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside of him. He just laid down and died. Oh, am I dead? Did I not grow up? Is that the lie? Is the famous artist thing a lie? I mean, that's believable that I just died as a kid. She was saying he's not gonna live out this year. The rest just fantasy? Blink? Oh, dude. Hello. Nightmare sea anemone, how you doing? I'm dead. Where?
Benny! Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
Time to die.
What's going on?
I'm dying.
I think he's unconscious. Call the paramedics now. Okay, I'm doing it.
What if we don't die, but Mom saves me from with a transplant, which eventually leads to her death?
That's me. That's your mom.
Oh yeah, you're here with me and big electrical nightmare demon sea anemones here too. The whole gang, really. Hello, sea anemone.
So if he's ever in pain,
sorry.
all he needs to do is press that red button, and the drug will administer
Morphine,
itself.
morphine.
You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the
juice.
hardest, this sort of thing.
Give me the juice. Morphine, morphine. Overdose. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh, it's a Wednesday. Get my orange juice, my ham sandwich.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this.
Care about you. Capitalism doesn't care.
Well,
your boss is not your friend.
Well, then I guess all I can say is
boss
screw you
is
too.
Not your friend.
I said.
Man, if only we had some kind of socialized healthcare so that people weren't dependent on their jobs for keeping their children alive. If only we lived in some sort of compassionate socialist system, but instead, Dad done yelling at the guy? Yeah, done yelling at the guy. Instead, we get the, well, I'm trying to run a business. Sorry, but you out of the office means I gotta replace you immediately because you're not a productive asset. Blink, morphine. Morphine? Morphine. Oh, hey, phone. Chloe.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know? What? You're too scared to talk to me?
Chloe, I'm dying.
Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already.
No, I'm not throwing the phone.
I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking, just so you don't have to go to
I didn't mean to put the phone down. I didn't mean to put the phone down, but the subtitles are still going. I didn't want to blink.
I remember when
Richard.
you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time.
No, the sea anemone's gone. Dad, bring it back.
Yeah, her music had been rejected.
Bring it back.
And she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me.
You don't see that being troubling?
I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Fine.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Ah, okay. I'm in. Hacker voice, I'm in. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. I'm dying, Mom.
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
The whole don't blink or the scene's over thing, I appreciate it artistically, but also my eyes do not. Oh. Didn't want to blink yet. Hey! Sea anemone's back. What up, buddy? What up, hell demon? I'm eating my sandwich. Sorry, I don't feel like I can finish the sandwich today, but the drugs. Oh boy, I can do the drugs. Guess what? Morphine time! The morphine makes the sea anemone go away. The drugs make the pain. But you're dead. The fuck? Maybe you're not dead. Maybe it was just your children that died. Maybe this is the morphine talking.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
That's a tough old lady.
It's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love.
Yeah, dude.
She's been through more than we can even imagine.
Seriously, that cat's fucking hardcore.
Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
Sashimi? Dude, you could just do some tuna. The cat doesn't know the difference. I mean, it might, but I'm sure it'd be just as happy with tuna. Hold on. Hold on. 29 missed calls from Chloe. Good God.
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Check the book. Check the book. Mom did the right thing. Dad was right to let me have autonomy in my own relationships, but the whole, like, not talking to Chloe thing is a mistake. I took the drugs, but the sea anemone, it doesn't care this time.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
Hello. Yes, I am. The sea anemone! No! Chloe, give it back. Give it back!
You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day.
That you were my first love?
Reacted to it.
I
feel kind of bad.
with the cruelty of a
I
child.
shouldn't have done that. But... Hey!
Hey,
What are you looking at?
you?
Don't look up there. Look at me.
Okay.
I'm talking to you.
Okay.
I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
I don't wanna, but okay. Oh. Thought I had my eyes open. Hello? Dear weird neighbor kid, you are my first love. Love, Chloe. Yeah, I thought it would be either a kiss or a love letter. I wasn't sure which it was gonna be. Ooh, sea anemone, look, we got a friend! We got a weird friend, Nightmare Sea Anemone. Oh, sorry.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense.
I'm sad.
But
Punches
do you
the
like
mic.
it?
Oh god. Take the drugs. Uh-oh. Can't take the drugs. I did the morphine first. Everything's slowing way down. Ah, yes. This seems about right. Drug. Nope. Morphine.
I know.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this cramp on my chest.
Oh, I gave Mom a heart attack?
You can come back to me now.
Nope, not doing it.
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
It's okay, Benny. Just close your eyes.
I'm not closing my eyes. Can I make it any more clear than that? Me trying to spell out fuck you? Fine. I close my
For
eyes.
a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller.
You're not.
If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories.
Correct.
But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated.
There you go. You reached the point. Good stories are humble. Good stories are relatable.
I know just what to tell her.
They're human, transient, short, flawed, and
Watch for her
unsatisfying.
I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her.
Oh,
Once you see her,
I had this bit ruined.
know.
I know what it's gonna be.
Believe me.
Well, I know what it can be. I think I know what I'm gonna see here from screenshots of the fucking game.
Don't worry, we got this. I think.
That's a huge ass agave. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not gonna be Big Dommy Mommy. It will not be that in any way. In fact, well, the mommy part's kind of close. Is it gonna be boat? Dude, I wish it was just the goofy ass boat. Alas. Okay, yeah, you're leading up the tension of the moment very well here. Get on with it. Get on. Is it piano? No. It is cat.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Hope you lose. I look forward to hell. Bring me oblivion.
Before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
Well, she can wait. This really is punishment game for me. I'm so fucking stubborn just as a person down to my core that anytime the game's like, okay, you can move forward now, I'm like, no, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I wanna just sit here and do small but irreparable damage to my eyes. Does that make you happy?
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative, and the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you. God damn it. Which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Brin.
I'm having feelings.
Benjamin Brin was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer,
I don't want to blink.
At least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him.
Is this if I had picked the
Then,
happier options?
When he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year.
I'm really curious how
And
much
in
the
that
story
year,
branches.
He began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story.
Of the great life.
Thought he wanted to live.
I see. Okay, good creative direction.
Which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with.
I'd rather hear her say it.
How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how,
Even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them of exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten.
so when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be.
Morphine.
Just as he was.
More morphine. Yeah, alright, I'm sad now. You happy?
Close your eyes now and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in.
Phrasing. Okay, fine.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
I'm dying. Before your eyes. It's a good game. It's a very good game. Ah. The blinking mechanic. Wow. That's exhausting. It's very cool, but also, like, gut-wrenching.
I wanna be somebody.
Would not have been my musical choice to wrap this up on. And I'm pretty sure this is not in the Creative Commons. So I'm just gonna turn this way the fuck down. Way the fuck down. So that this doesn't get content ID matched. Now Mom's gonna write a book based on our writing so she can live vicariously through our death. Yeah, there you go. She'll have her fame. Yeah, I imagine you're dead either way. Right, based on if you I don't know. I'm really curious about the branching story, if there is a branching story. I don't care enough to go through and play through. I did tear up, especially there at the end. But it's very hard to feel like you can tear up or cry in a scene where it's like, if you blink, the scene is over. Like, well, I'm feeling things, but I'm actively fighting my body's physical reaction to those feelings because the sentiment in me is that I don't want this to be over. That's a really fascinating way to explore that sort of emotional sentiment, right? Like, not wanting to leave a moment behind, not wanting to leave a memory behind. And, like, I wonder what would have happened with our, with Chloe there at the end where she left the letter if I hadn't looked at her and I had just kept doing stay here on the ceiling. The scene probably wouldn't have ended the same way, right? Well, maybe it would have. But the choice there, I have to feel like the right choice is just being in the moment, letting it last as long as it lasts, and letting go when it's time to let go. Just, you know, the entire thing that's being explored here. Can I skip the credits? Not that I'm unappreciative, but I can't skip the credits. I can click out of OBS though. Quick skip. Ah, yes, let's... Hold on, I gotta make sure this is configured. We're only through the ends. My god. Was this crowdfunded? Nope. We missed the Alexes. Those are all great names. Alexander, Alexandra, Alexana, Alexia. Beautiful names. All the rest of these I could really take or leave, but those Alexes, they all seem like very stand-up, fashionable, respectable, intelligent, beautiful people. Don't really know how I feel about the rest of these jokers, but that 20 or so Alexes, I think they're gonna be alright. Raoul, Ray 3212, LP, Lacey Lee, Flush, Avak K, Faerun. Oh, come on. Did somebody name their kid Faerun, or is that somebody's, like, screen name? Either way, like, come on, man. D&D's not that good. Bob, Blackout, Birdie, Bin, _089. Greg Schmeg Schwartz, Goliath Inventive, in parentheses, deleted. Rolf S. from Buchholz, Germany. Henry, C, Hugh, Mandy. I like... Most people just have the sense to put in their, you know, normal name. But some people get an extra with it, like Manny Manolo Ribera. Ah, Iskander. Iskander, you get in the Good Kid book, just like the Alexanders. Don't think I didn't know that was also my name. You get to stay, Iskander Nareg. Ooh, my Turkish. I'm sorry. I won't even try with your last name. I'm sorry. There's a whole lot of Matts. Whole lot of Matts. Matthew is a very overused name. Biblical names are really overused in the West. Sin, Cindy, Jeff F, Jeff Fafa, Cora, Meme. Ah, big ups to Meme. Big ups to Meme. Respect. Somebody's holding it down for Twitch chat. Lowercase Susan. Xavier's? I'm sorry, you're not part of Alexander's. It's close. You're close to the Alex family, but no, it's just not quite there. Zatanna, what a cool name. Characters, related indica, images, and elements are yada 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 yada. Coda Group, LLC, 2021. Oh, we're gonna turn this back up to like where it was before, which was like -10 decibels. And that's it. That's it. You gonna yeet me back to the main menu? You're gonna make me sit in darkness. Alright, main menu. Thank you. Blink. Wow. So that was Before Your Eyes. $10 is what Before Your Eyes cost right now. I think it's $15 normally, but it's $10 right now. Absolutely, yeah, webcam's not showing up. That's fine. Absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. That was quite charming. Oh. Have you ever really read the credits of a crowdfunded game if you've never seen a cum slut, right? I was impressed with the lack of derogatory terms in there. Ah, we can go into chapters. Maybe see branching choices, but it all wraps up in the end in the same place, so... yeah, that's very interesting. Very interesting. I love it. I love what you tried to do. I love what you managed to pull off. Games that push the boundary on user interface, user control scheme. That's creative in a way that a lot of games aren't. The subject matter's great in that it raises a lot of questions and tries to answer them softly. Not definitively, not hard answers like this is what life is about or this isn't what life is about. Finding, you know, that meaning and purpose in living a good life is wrapped up a lot in sentiment and a lot in feeling. And it's very ambiguous and it's very... yeah. It's pretty good. I like the bit where I could go off on my German art dude voice, but yeah, interesting concept. I think, fuck, you can play with the mouse. I did think, like, is this really accessible for a lot of folks? I'm happy that I played it without the mouse settings, because the mouse controls kind of feel like cheating. But also, it's not good for you to go too long without blinking, and a lot of us, if we're playing video games or on the internet or in front of screens all the time, we're already setting in some low damage over time, because if you're getting stimulated by what's in front of you, whether it be reading or watching something, you're just not blinking as much because you don't want to miss anything or you want to get through it as quickly as possible. It can be a non-conscious thing. A game that plays on that is interesting, but like, you know, I'm in the air about it. Fuck your game design, I'm blind enough as is. I feel that. But yeah, I think that's it for today. It was about 2 hours. Yeah, about 2 hours. I probably could have gotten through a little bit faster. But, you know, happy to have taken a look. I don't know what's up next. I've been thinking about Subnautica Below Zero, because that's been out. It looks cool. I hear that it very much lives in the shadow of the first game, but that's okay. It's a monolithic game to play up to. But this was really apropos of nothing. I was looking through Steam wishlist. This was on sale, and I've been meaning to play it for a while, and rather than watch somebody else do it, I wanted to feel the feelings myself, and I'm glad that I did. So until later, whether you are watching on YouTube or on Twitch, this is going to be it for today. So until tomorrow, later today, next week, next year, who knows? Until then, I'm going to say toodaloo. Take care. I will see you then. Bye-bye.